Pillowman had to look like this. He had to look soft and safe because of his job. Because his job was a very sad and a very difficult one.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
Whenever a man or a lady was very, very sad because they'd had a hard and dreadful life, and they just wanted to end it all, they just wanted to take their own lives and take all the pain away. Well, just as they were about to do it by bullet or by razor or by gas.
Or by jumping off something really big.
Exactly. By whatever preferred method of suicide, well, preferred's probably the wrong word. Anyway, just as that person was about to do it, the Pillowman would go to them and sit with them and gently hold them. He'd say, "Hold on a minute." And time would slow strangely. And as time slowed, the Pillowman would go back in time to when that man or that lady was just a little boy or a little girl, to when the horror of life they were to lead hadn't quite yet begun. And the Pillowman's job was very, very sad because, you see, the Pillowman's job was to get that child to kill themselves and so avoid the years of horror that would just end up in the same place for them anyway, facing nothing, facing a shotgun, facing a lake. But I've never heard of a small child killing themselves, you might say. Well, the Pillowman would always suggest they do it in a way that would look just like a tragic accident. He'd show them the bottle of pills that looked just like sweeties. He'd show them the place on the river where the ice was too thin. He'd show them the parked cars it was really dangerous to dart out between. He'd show them the plastic bag with no breathing holes and exactly how to tighten it. Because mummies and daddies always find it easier to come to terms with a 5-year-old lost in a tragic accident than with a 5-year-old who has seen how shitty life is and taken action to avoid it. Now, not all children would go along with the Pillowman. There was one little girl, a happy little thing, who just wouldn't believe the Pillowman when he told her that life would be awful and her life would be. She sent him away, and he went away crying, big, gloopy tears that made puddles this big. And the next night, there was another knock at her bedroom door. And she said,
"Go away, Pillowman. I told you I'm happy. I've always been happy and I'll always be happy."
But it wasn't the Pillowman. It was another man. And her mummy wasn't home, and this man would come to visit her every night. Her mummy wasn't home. And she soon became very, very sad. And as she sat in front of the oven when she was 21, she said to the Pillowman,
"Why didn't you try to convince me?"
"I tried to convince you, but you were just too happy." And as she turned up the gas as high as it would go, she said,
"I've never been happy. I've never been happy."
Could we skip on to the end bit, please? This bit's a bit boring.
"Well, that's a bit rude, actually, Michael."
Oh, sorry, Mr. Rain. But could we skip on to the end, please?